On the upside, we have seen some sort of a resistance build up near the 14,000 mark, which by the way the index has never reclaimed, so that is uncharted territory for us. Volatility also picked up a little through the day. The India VIX was down in the opening trade. However, we saw a sharp spike in volatility in the mid morning to late afternoon trade, and India VIX settled around 0.69% higher above the 12 sort of levels. And even if we look at the entire market statistics and the momentum in today's trade, the entire trade setup is once again favoring the bulls. In today's trade, if we could pull up the statistics chart, you'd see advances, the number of shares that were in the green, ended in the green, were about 1389, whereas only around 1080 shares declined today on the NSE. Around 125 did not move at all in today's trade. Apart from that, 129 stocks hit an upper circuit, whereas 53 stocks hit lower circuit in today's session. Among stocks that hit a 52-week high, we had around 193 stocks that hit a fresh 52-week high in Tuesday's session, whereas about only 9 stocks hit a fresh 52-week low.
All right, that is as far as market action is concerned. Amit Gupta, founder Fintrekk Capital, joining us on the show. Amit, good to have you back. Good afternoon, sir. Let's quickly run our viewers through what are you making of the markets today. After closing 2 days subsequently on a low, markets have sustained momentum today. What are you making of the market action? It's Tuesday now. How do you see markets moving? In which direction for the remainder of the week?
Hi Shweta, hi Suyash, good afternoon. Thank you for having me. So I believe the earnings season, did give us some positive surprises. Overall, Nifty has seen some upgrades. The earnings growth was in north of 20% in many of the sectors, except probably IT. Market has digested all those earnings, yesterday, last week was a little slow because of the festive season, but few of the earning con calls have also finished in this season, and sort of market has digested all that news and earnings, and those the management commentary. And we are at sort of on the mid cap and the small cap space, we are actually at the all-time highs. We have made new highs after the correction in October. Nifty is still struggling. My sense is that because of the banking sector or bank Nifty, the Nifty is finding a little difficult to move above the resistance of at 19,900, 20,000 kind of levels. But otherwise, the markets look quite stable at this point of time, and they will continue to track the stock specific actions and the news flow which will come their way.
All right. Specifically on the broader markets, they seem to be losing some of their gaining momentum. They seem to be losing some of that heat that has sustained now for a while, especially small caps ending in the red today. What are you making of the broader markets? Is the exuberance tapering off finally?
No, I don't think the exuberance is taking off, but when you have quite a good run, Suyash was also saying almost 14 sessions of green in mid cap. So I think similar numbers will be there for the small cap index also. Some of the mid and small cap stocks have run a bit too far. So some bit of profit taking is coming their way. I still believe that the small and the mid cap is a stock pickers canvas. And just the sheer number of companies and subsectors you can choose from that is keeping the market participants very excited. We have seen the SIP flows coming into these spaces, very good. The numbers were out last week. We are seeing a lot of inflows in this sector. And my point is that, a lot of these subsectors does not have a presence or very high weightage presence in the main index. So, the like capital goods, defense, etc., EMS, construction, renewables. So that is keeping the momentum high. But 1 or 2 days in red won't change the trend immediately.
Okay, so you don't see the exuberance tapering off. You see there a continued perhaps exuberance in the coming few days as well.
So exuberance is there, but in certain sectors where the valuations are really quite expensive, but like these order-based sectors like railways and defense, these themes, I think the valuations have really run up a lot, and now they have become sort of a momentum-based trade and not really based on fundamentals. But if you look at some of the other sectors like renewables or even power distribution, transmission, these are more of a beneficiary where you can still find a reasonable valuations.
Right.
Chemical and pharma companies are also sort of making some comeback on the mid cap and the small cap space. So my sense is you have to be a little bit picky about the stocks which you are choosing and the themes which you are investing in.